Hey, how's it going? I'm the Gaming Wolf, also known as Fang. Now, in the last episode, we made it through Gringotts Bank, learning that we can see ancient magic. Now, after learning this, we finally made it to Hogwarts. And finally got sorted into our house, which so happens to be Gryffindor. So, without further ado, let's get on with it. Find your common room. Now, this place does look pretty nice, though. Huh. Quidditch. Some things never change in this universe. Students think they're oh so clever. Peeves. Huh. So that's what he looks like. A lot more colorful.
Which way is the common room?
I just want to see what's up here. Whoa. Oh, this goes on for quite a way, for a low ways. Let's see what's at the very top. Tapestry and... wonder what's through here. Another dormitory. Okay. Well, we probably shouldn't be in here. I'm kind of curious to see what's on the second floor here. Ooh. That looks nice. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. This is so cool. And I see that there's already gossip. Nice. Well, let's get on with it. Introduce yourself to Cressida? Introduce yourself to Gareth. Introduce yourself to Nelly. Okay. Well, starting from left to right.
Oh, what did I do wrong this time?
Cressida Bloom.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
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 Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I've studied with him.
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
I'm sure you'll get it. Perhaps you just need a bit more practice. Your casting needs work.
Don't worry, you'll get it in the end.
People usually get things in the end.
If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
I wish you luck. How hard is it to cast non-verbal spells? I'm gonna go with this one.
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
I can imagine someone not being too happy about that. Can most students cast non-verbally?
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
You're sounding a lot more like Hermione Granger with that kind of work ethic.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
She seemed nice. Alright. Next up. What's this? It's fun to spin things sometimes. Alright, that is somewhat impressive. Although, I'd be really worried doing that myself. Now, how do I talk to her?
Nellie'll do anything
Oh.
for a thrill.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
It's true. It was terrifying. It's nothing I couldn't handle.
Yes,
Well.
our carriage was attacked by a dragon.
Crikey! I can't believe it. How thrilling! And also terrifying. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
What are people saying about my travels here? Not afraid of heights, are you? Have you ever encountered a dragon? Okay, first off, I'm going to say she seems like the kind of person to be a thrill seeker. To not only be doing stuff like that on the regular, but to also climb to the outside, well, top of Gryffindor Tower from the outside. That's pretty adventurous. But I'm going to choose, what are people saying about my travels here?
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
So I've heard.
I take it you're not afraid of heights.
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there.
Thrill
But
seeker.
with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
Not generally, but it's still fun to go looking.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
I'm sure
Oh.
I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
Going right back to it, huh? Well, it looks like she's struggling a little bit, but got back up there all right. So this whole place looks really homey. I like it. Oh yeah, that is really cool. Gryffindor. But yeah, this definitely reminds me of the movie set a little bit. Quite a lot, actually. Yeah.
Why does the ministry require animals? You'll like it, trust me.
Gareth Weasley. Oh, another Weasley. Neat.
Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
That must be nice. That must be awkward. Then you can do whatever you want. Well, you can't really do whatever you want, but it is nice to have family around. At the very least, to have a chat with. But it's also kind of awkward from time to time as well. But I'll go with that must be nice.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Well, that's nice to know. What's that in your mug?
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there. Based on some reactions, it may need a bit more work.
Do you have a knack for potions, too?
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Well, people don't necessarily like change, especially in the wizarding world, so, you're not wrong there, but innovation is absolutely terrific from time to time.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Well, thanks. Man, there have been some really interesting characters in here so far. It's pretty interesting.
Peeves was in a mood the other day. Tossed my quill right on Scribner's desk. Now I have detention for a week.
What? I didn't even see him eat it. Or even grab one. What the heck? Okay. A little cramped, but alright.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Cool.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Talk about no pressure.
This way.
Okay, I'm coming.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Huh, there's Peeves.
Why do students always run when...
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Alright.
Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
That's unfortunate. Field guide page. This portrait depicts the wizard Barufio, famed for his brain elixir, and as an example of what happens when incantations are improperly spoken. He once said S instead of F and found himself on the floor with a buffalo on his chest. Wow. Talk about having to pronounce things extremely perfectly. You just unlocked a field guide challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appears here. Okay. Field guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points. Open field guide. Okay. This is your wizarding level. XP earned from challenges increases your level and power. Your field guide tracks your current challenge progress. Select the challenge menu to continue. Okay. Overall progress. Collecting your first guide page unlocks a new challenge category. New challenges you unlock throughout your adventure will appear here. Select field guide pages to continue. Each challenge has tiers. Special rewards unlocked at each tier you complete. From appearances to critical upgrades. Your appearance reward, Hogwarts Regalia Spectacles. Okay, so I just need to collect 2 of those pages. Alright. Rewards must be claimed from the challenges menu. Come back often to collect rewards you have unlocked. Exit field guide. Alright. So I'm just supposed to cast Revelio all over the place?
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Alright, thanks for the advice. Oh. Ah.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Talk about how curiosity killed the cat. Pardon me. I'm guessing I'm gonna learn fire eventually.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Oh, so that's how you use them. You've discovered a flue flame. Fast travel point. You can open the map at any time to travel to fast travel to any discovered flue flames. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Hogwarts is divided into 2 main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live and includes the house, common rooms, and the Great Hall. Select the south region to continue. South Wing. The South Wing of Hogwarts. I believe that was where it needed to go because it was jumping, so... yeah. Let's go. In this view, you can see the flue flames available in that region. Green flue flames represent flames you have discovered, including your own house, common room. Gray flue flames reveal the location of undiscovered flames. Okay. The right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest, including the Astronomy Tower, Library, and Greenhouses. Select the Library Annexed region to continue. Okay. Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall flute flames for you. Use that to rotate the map. Oh. And fast travel to the Central Hall flue flames with square. Okay. Wonder how this look. Oh, loading screens.
Here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Now this is grand.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Whoa.
There's something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Cool.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Can you tell me more about Charms class?
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Well, thanks, Professor.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I don't like lying, so I'm just gonna go with there is, in fact.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins, and I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig, your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Sounds a little bit like Yoda, doesn't
Good
he?
luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
All right. But yeah, this whole place, this is really spectacular looking.
Ray's girl thinks she can fly better than anyone.
And that chandelier up there, the very bottom of that, looks very similar to what we've seen before with the key and some of the other stuff from Gringotts. And that mural over there, oh, that is cool. Yeah. Oh, what? Oh, okay, so you really can't go too far from a quest area, huh? Alright, well, unexpected, but okay.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
I really hope I didn't say too much.
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay. You can track available quests from the map. Oh, okay. This symbol represents main quests. Completing main quests will further the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. Okay. Some quests are locked by spell and or level requirements. In these cases, you will need to be the required level and or have the required spell to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing professors' assignments or as quest rewards. Okay. Take a quest. Defense against the Dark Arts class. The field guide map shows Professor Hickate's class in the lower section of the astronomy tower. I could get lost in this castle. I may need to use the charmed compass in the field to help me find the way. Attend the Dark Art Defense against the Dark Arts class. Leviosa. Oh, okay. The field guide map shows Professor Ronan's class is in the astronomy wing. This castle is enormous. Okay. So I could either get Accio or Leviosa. I think I'll go for Leviosa first.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Isn't Ollivander supposed to be in Diagon Alley? Quest complete. Welcome to Hogwarts. Okay. Oh, so that's how that works. That's real cool. Huh. Okay.
You can't imagine how
Potions classroom.
travel was before I invented blue powder.
Huh? Oh! Okay. What's this? Cool. But not where I need to go right now. Okay, really? Rain? Come on, man. Man, this place looks absolutely amazing. It really does.
Revelio.
Painting of Ilias guide pages. This painting depicts the young orphaned wizard Ilias, who famously saved his entire village from an army of Dementors and the dark wizard Rexidian? By conjuring a mouse Patronus. Huh. Well, a Patronus doesn't need to be absolutely massive to work. Now does it? Okay. Let's check that out. Yep. Oh, so I can finally claim that. Collect, oh, okay. And what's this? Collect 8 field guide pages, gear appearance award, Hogwarts regalia gloves. Okay. Oh, thanks. Complete quest to advance story and make your mark on the world. Oh, okay. Legendary gloves. Oh, then what's the difference with this? I didn't see it. It doesn't say how rare it is. Okay. Well, either way, sweet.
Not sure he's in at the present moment, the headmaster. Would be sure to tell him how very much he was.
Alright, up here. Whoa, that's cool.
Revelio.
Huh? Where is that? I see something over here. I think. No? Dang. Then what was making that chiming noise? Really? Getting closer. What the heck is it?
Revelio.
Ah! I knew something was close by! Serpentine Beast Window. Although Slytherins like to think this window is somehow a tribute to their house founder, it's actually a serpentine beast coiled around a tree that extends from the mouth of the legendary Green Man. Oh, cool. Well, up the stairs we go. Whoa, that is freaky. Okay. Well, let's get this party started.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Sometimes the easiest thing, sometimes the easiest and simplest thing to do is more often sometimes the best. Steady your wand, okay. Same thing. Alright, Levioso.
Levioso.
No reason to beat around the bush, I guess.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Okay. Let's do it.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast?
Yeah.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember? Levioso. Good. Now, the well done.
Levioso. Protego.
Okay.
by duel. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be
Protego!
easy.
Levioso! This can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Protego.
Levioso!
Complicates things.
I do enjoy lively duels.
Okay.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Well, take that as a compliment, I guess.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Okay.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Cool.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
So would I.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Well, that's not a bad way of thinking.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Oh, thanks for the compliment. Nope, can't talk to her anymore.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
More often than not, true. Still, what is this thing? Like, this is creepy. At least to me.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
That actually was my first duel. Like, I've fought statues, but never dueled against someone.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds suspicious.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Well, that'll be interesting.
Till next time.
Alright. Quest complete. Defense against the dark arts. Okay. Trophy earned. First class student. Alright, on to the next one. No time like the present. Let's go. Man, this place is huge. Come on now. There we go.
Revelio.
Could have sworn that would have been one. Oh well. Oh.
What are you up to now?
There we go. Oh, I heard something. Oh, hello. Sounds like someone's not having a good time. I'll say this much: I'm a cat person, through and through. I'm a cat person. Okay, so it's coming over from that direction. Okay, more over the statue. I don't know, or maybe it was that. Because I definitely know it wasn't the statue. Maybe higher up?
Revelio.
Nope. Wasn't that. Well, what are you? 55 galleons? I think it was. Not bad. Well, I guess someone's been brewing potions outside of class. Wonder what type of potion that was. Okay.
Revelio.
What the heck? Okay. Huh? Something out there. And I've lost it. Maybe it was floor higher. I don't know. Yeah. No harm in checking it out.
Revelio.
To go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Is a muggle trait.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
My family has a
Okay, well, sounds like it's coming from in here. Oh, come on. Fine.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Okay, I'll say this much. He seems like a really eccentric guy, but he also seems really into his work and really enjoys it. Alright. Accio.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice.
True that.
Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
That guy really does enjoy his work. That's really nice to see in a teacher. It really is.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
All right. What do I gotta do?
Simply cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you.
Okay.
The trick is to pull the sphere as far. Very good. Happens to the best of us. That's it.
Stop.
Stay focused.
Okay, I should be able to get it this time.
Splendid.
Stop. No. Yeah.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Wonder how this is gonna go.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes,
All right. I wonder, can you knock things? Knock those balls off? Okay. Let's go.
Excellent control there.
Watch this.
Come on, now that's just showing off.
Nicely done. Be sharp.
Come on. So you can't bump them off.
There we go.
I aim to win this.
A perfect score. Remarkable.
Tied. I feel like I could have knocked one of her balls off if I had tried a little bit harder, but
Let us make this
that was fun.
a bit more interesting, shall we?
What did he just do? Oh.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Chatter, focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this. That is how it's done.
All right.
Accio.
Going for the safe spots, huh? Alright. I meant to put a little bit more power behind that, but oh well.
There we go.
Alright, last one. Alright.
Very good.
Sweet.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
For the first time doing that, that was a lot of fun.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm glad you understand.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
How big is Uganda?
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu.
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Yeah, I didn't mean to say Uganda. I meant Wagadu. What does Wagadu look like?
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
That'd be beautiful to see. But yeah, at first glance, I don't know why I said what I said earlier. Is magic the same at Wagadu?
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Cool.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
That it is.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well,
A word,
you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Unsafe and messy. Is there anyone else I can talk to? Oh.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
That's not usually a bad thing, though, is it?
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Okay, fair enough. Quest complete. Charms class. Okay.
Revelio.
I swear, I am going to go mad looking for some of this stuff. Like, it sounds like it's coming from in here. Like, doesn't it? But you can't get in there right now. Dagnab. Whoops. But anyway, I feel like that's far enough for today. So I hope you enjoyed the video. It may be a little bit shorter than the last video, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Oh, and before I forget, the next video will be a little bit different from this one. I'll be playing a different game the next time. I'm thinking about playing the Lego Star Wars game. I think you guys might like that. And I think it's fairly fun. So anyways, without further ado, hope you like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. So without further ado, bye!